have something to tell you, and it can't wait. I'm pregnant.
Really?
Listen, I have to go now, so I'll see you tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
That son of a bitch. Oh my God. She was pregnant.
She was pregnant.
Oh my God.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And by ladies, I mean the 3.5% according to the analytics that are female. I have a very terrible episode for you today because obviously we have Redeye.
Hello.
But homeless guy's back. And yeah, I can't get him out here for some reason. I don't know. I've tried. It won't let me kick him out. And the movie is New York Ninja. If you guys aren't familiar with that, good. You should not be. It's not a great movie.
No,
Not at all.
It's not Seagal level bad because there is
The intro monologue gave me hope that it would be a Seagal movie when it said a number of young women have disappeared. And I was like,
it sounds very Seagal. Very Seagal. All right.
yeah.
I can bring it up. Here we go. And guys, if a homeless guy's box is too big, let me know. I'll take care of that.
We can always put it behind somebody else's box if we need to.
Yeah.
I'm so abused.
Let's see if I can get the actual video, not the intro again. Yeah, so it starts out strong. It gives you the whole, reading thing, which actually makes me think not Seagal. He doesn't do this kind of reading.
No, his own name isn't in here enough.
Yeah. City needs hope. It doesn't get it. It doesn't get it. It doesn't get a hero. It doesn't get hope.
Wait.
What?
I love you.
I'm pregnant.
So, I don't know about you guys, but the second I saw that, all I could think of was Rambo 2, and that she is so going to die within the next minute.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, the ending. Yeah. Not the ending, the Thai lady.
Yeah, the Thai lady. I think
she
they
was
like
Thai,
kiss, and then within 30 seconds, she's shot dead.
Murdered.
To the point where it's hilarious. Like, you can't even take that seriously. It's immediately after.
So before we get too deep into this, so this movie was filmed in 1984. And then all that footage sat on a shelf, basically got forgotten for almost 40 years. And then in 2021, random people said, you know what? Let's dub over the entire thing, bring in random people to be voices for this, and then release it 40 years after we filmed it. So there's like no credits for any of these people except the main guy.
It
we
was
don't really
video
know who
only.
anybody else is.
They didn't know any of the originals. They didn't have any of the original sound, so they had no choice but to redub all of it because it was just 8 hours of just video and nothing else. And yeah, they have no idea who half the actors is in this.
No.
It even says at the end, like, we have no idea who these people are, but thanks for working on the movie.
Yeah.
So I know you're going to be shocked.
I love
she's being abducted and she's worried about her purse that she dropped.
I love how she slides across the sidewalk.
Yeah. It's here's your purse, lady, being kidnapped.
Ma'am.
And I don't know if this is supposed to be a joke, this guy falling over the car door. They do things like that a lot. He just tries to run through the door and goes over it.
You hire a stuntman, you got to get your money's worth.
Well, these three people play lots of roles in this.
Yes.
Or all the henchmen are just the same three guys, or they're supposed to be different roles. It's unclear.
Well, this guy's a cowboy.
So that looks real, obviously. You see how it's gushing blood out of the artery.
Hey, it's red.
I sped this up to like 500% speed because she takes such a long time.
So long to fall.
Slowly rolling down dead. It takes her... she doesn't even die yet.
If you reverse it, I wonder if it looks like the intro to a musical.
I could have added music to that.
You could have.
You didn't even know she was pregnant. What a dick move. Like, why would you just throw it at her stomach like that?
It's a very rubbery knife too. I don't know if you have that, but it
Oh,
flops
yeah.
quite a bit.
I noticed that too.
Everything in this flops quite a bit. And I think the handle's just like a little piece of wood with
Electrical tape. Or
electrical
something.
tape wrapped around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love New York. That's great.
Why? Why?
A lot of Oscars were won for this.
Yes.
Why would he bring swords to dinner?
He
I don't
just
think
honed
that's
him.
dinner. I'm assuming this is a different day.
No, this is like this is the same day.
Well, because it looks like it's hilarious if it's the same day. I mean, I was thinking it was the things he had planned, but like didn't get around to. But maybe not. This is a picture of them.
That he cuts himself up on.
Yeah, with the glass.
Yeah.
He does that like 3 times in this movie, where he just cuts the shit out of his own hands for no reason.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
And then it's never really brought up. His hands are never really hurt.
No.
Nothing ever comes of it.
His hands are gushing more than her neck wound.
Oh yeah, sped that up too because it takes forever, but none of that makes any sense. There's no reason for any of that. They're just meeting a guy.
Puddle.
But that's how they drive. Yeah.
This guy in the back of the Cadillac with the sunglasses is a total trip.
These are the ones I want.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, that guy's straight out of the 50s. If you told me this was like one of those 1950s nuclear test videos, I would 100% believe you. He does not look like he's from the 80s.
Do you have him with his cocktail? Did you get that?
I don't think I do. Oh,
he
no.
literally he brings a
Yeah.
martini glassed cocktail to this random like dirt lot limo meeting.
Just to show off that he's a rich guy, I guess, is what they're going for. He's
We're just
drinking
gonna-
a martini.
We're going to ignore the
Derek.
chauffeur.
This movie needs more ninjas. Don't worry, it gets more ninjas. You just gotta wait for it.
Yeah, it does.
You get too many ninjas. You're gonna be sick of ninjas. It's gonna be like pancakes. By the end, you'll be like, oh my god, I never want ninjas again.
My clients have very large
God.
appetites.
Yeah, so this is, I'm pretty sure, Macaulay Culkin's dad. It's gotta be. He looks just like him.
Oh, I was going with like
Beavis?
I was going with
Beavis.
Elijah Wood.
Oh,
He kind of
Okay.
does.
Little Wood.
some mix between Macaulay Culkin, Elijah Wood, and Beavis. They all get together and
Yep.
out comes him.
I go with that.
Shipment is ready to send.
God, he's so fucking weird.
What was it? A tail.
It's his rat tail.
It's his rat tail, yeah.
That's
He
his
likes to
name.
chew- He likes
His
to
name is
chew
Rat
on his
Tail.
hair.
Yeah, he chews on his hair like that. It's very normal.
His thing. Yeah.
Wait, you don't chew on the mullet, Ice?
No, you don't chew on a mullet. Are you kidding me? You
Can
treat
it-
mullets with respect.
It can wrap around though, right? The mullet is long enough to do.
Oh yeah. Oh, I could. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good.
Obviously, yeah. I could. Was it Rapunzel with this?
Nice.
Do a couple
Yeah. So
pull-ups.
there's a lot of a lot of newspaper work in this. That's how they convey pretty much all the exposition. Is they use the newspaper. Obviously, it's a completely different tone. It's a completely different font and everything else. They didn't spend a lot of time.
No.
And I'm more worried about the panic in New York with the menagerie breaking loose. That's the real story here.
Yeah.
I don't know why one lady vanishing. How do they know she's abducted if she just vanishes?
They also it's almost sarcastic. They're like another lady.
I mean, it's New York City. There's millions of people there. Like, they're going to notice if one lady doesn't come home one night.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this is another one. Woman kidnapped, witness killed. Well, how do they know? They killed the witness. How do they know this? And man,
with the same articles below. it,
yeah,
too.
panic in New York. The menagerie breaks loose again. Oh my God. That's 2 days in a row. They need to get that place under control. This is insane.
Where's my money?
Oh God.
These
I
so
never figured what this was about.
they're like plastic surgery obsessed criminals. Like their faces have so many weird like cheekbone lifts and bandages.
I think they're masks, like I said before, to mask that they're using the same people over and over again. But so they're all together, But then the one with the knife decides he's gonna rob the other ones, and then afterwards they're all together again.
Yeah, they're cool about it.
There's a couple times where that happens, where there's a group of bad guys, and then bad guys fight the other bad guys, and then decide that they don't want to fight each other. Now they want to fight the good guys. Yeah. It's really hard to keep track of. See, he's taking money from the other people.
That's like $7.
Yeah, they're all ones. It's amazing how they're all
Worth
ones.
it.
Oh, thanks, Mitch Meaning, for gifting someone a membership. You're a true. Is that a Rob Schneider picture? Come on, man.
Hey, $7 is $7.
Act. Yeah. These are the fight scenes where he just slowly kicks one at a time.
Oh, the guy in white's my favorite.
Yeah, so let me back up a bit. So I zoomed in on this one so you could see the guy in the white in the middle. They have the whole trope where a guy's fighting another guy and everyone's just standing around waiting their turn. This one gets ridiculous. The guy in the white is just, he's really overacting, trying to get his minute of waiting around. Win an Oscar for it. There we go. Man, that's a lot of energy for someone just standing there. Also, the guy at the bottom.
To
Just,
miss.
okay, I guess I'll get me now. And then this guy.
He's watching the fight.
He just has to watch. He's like, okay, now I'm dead.
It's like, I would fight this guy, but I just can't get my opening.
That is such a professional. That is such a pro. When the dead body looks up, looks around.
I missed that the first time I watched.
Exoteric. If you replaced all the cops in New York with ninja cops, would the city be better or worse? Do you mean in this movie or do you mean in real New York? I think if you replaced cops with ninja cops, it's always going to be better.
Yeah, 100% better.
Unless they're time cops, then don't be stupid. Don't be doing that. But non-time cops, yeah, absolutely.
This city owes me
Well, what's that?
justice.
I love how that's supposed to be cool, but it just comes off hilarious. How are you supposed to take that serious? It owes me justice. Okay. I don't know why the city owes him justice. It's just that one guy that killed her.
Also, this guy is voiced when they redid the dub. It's Don the Dragon Wilson, by the way.
World famous, world renowned. Dragon
World-renowned.
Wilson. Oh, yeah. So I speed a lot of these things up because I found in a lot of these really low budget movies, they will just have the longest just shots. Like this goes on for like 30 seconds and just walking back and forth, hitting the wall, hitting that wall, hitting that wall. And then it ends like this should be like a sitcom. Like you should be high-fiving somebody right there.
Yeah.
At the very end, and then the credits start rolling. He does have he's got a big face. I don't know about the head, but it's definitely a big face.
I think his hair just makes it big.
Oh, here's another one.
Yeah. Why is he doing this? Who knows? Now that is so obviously thin plastic. So look where the blood is. The blood just like on his fingertip. That's not even where the blade would be cutting. Yeah, I agree, Lucent. That's how they filled out the 90 minutes. But they had like 8 hours of footage, is what my understanding.
Can you imagine what the other 6.5 looked like?
Maybe it was just the same stuff. The scenes were longer with nothing happening.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh yeah, this part. I found that to be the weird thing. So they're attacking this lady. And I swear to God, these extras are really putting in work. These guys are working their asses off.
Yeah, they really are.
Hope I showed it again. Oh no, I have to. Yeah, so the guy in the green. We'll go back one more second. The guy in the green getting jumped on. Now, I'm no scientist, but shouldn't he fall forward? Isn't that what the momentum would take him? Why does he fall backwards?
Why are they all wearing jock straps?
It was a style, man. This is 1984. That's what people did back then.
I guess.
Come on. You never seen her shoes? That's all messed up. There's no freeze. Oh
He
God.
gets very Ninja Star happy in this movie.
Oh yeah, they go to town.
It
with
is
those
his
ninja
favorite
stars.
thing to do.
And he gets him in the back. I don't know why this kills him. But not only does it kill him, but this is the only time where everybody is super concerned about one of their own. Everybody's concerned about that guy. Like, oh man, that's Donnie, not Donnie. No,
no.
Donnie's good people.
If only he was wearing a jock strap, maybe.
No, he wasn't wearing a jockstrap. That is a
No.
fact. Should have been. Doesn't seem like enough bleeding to kill him. It was a spinal injury. That doesn't seem like that's how that would work. He would have just gone limp.
His tank top is on backwards.
Oh, maybe that's what
NY
happened.
committee. Yes, that's definitely what's happening.
Oh God.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so he's on
skates.
roller skates for a scene, and this is clearly somebody else. This is clearly not an Asian guy.
Whoever they got to rollerblade though doesn't even look that confident doing it. That's my
Yeah.
favorite part about it.
The roller skating is terrible. The fighting is terrible. I don't know what the purpose of the skates are. It's supposed to make him faster.
Yeah,
It's not. He's not faster.
No, he's arguably slower because he does
think
not look
he's-
comfortable.
Unarguably slower. I think he's much slower.
That's fair.
And if he has to go uphill, he's just done. He just needs to give up. It's so sad, the fighting. Guys just waiting their turn. They're so polite.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so he skates are on. If you guys saw that, his skates were clearly not on.
Yeah, he was supposed to be on rollerblades in that scene.
But he's like, yeah, I can't do that. Are you kidding me?
We'll just take them off real quick. No one will notice. They're a different color.
Why
And
would
that
they
you're
at least
not
be the
moving.
same color shoes as the roller skates? Oh my God. Why? And then he does two flips. You see him running. Like he's not even faking the roller
No,
skates.
yeah.
Like he didn't even know this was supposed to be roller skates.
Back on the skates, never left.
See? He was wearing them the whole time.
Oh my
Look at this
God, that guy.
Oh, yeah, no. You're right. The movie extras make this movie 100%.
Yeah.
Look at the makeup too. Like not even just the mask. You gotta have that makeup on.
He put effort in.
Oh God. Forgot what was coming here or why I put this in here. But yeah, they got him surrounded. Oh, now I remember. He has something he uses to get out of just insane situations, and for some reason it keeps working amazingly.
You're talking about the hard-boiled egg-looking things?
I'm talking about the eggs.
Yes, the eggs.
He's got motherfucking eggs. Yeah, y'all in trouble now. They see the eggs and they start panicking. Yeah, the guy's got a gun pointing at his face. So what? He's got an egg. Boom! Look at that. So I think I did it in slow
One
motion
guy.
so you can see the massive destruction this egg lays on these fools. Not the knife. Oh, I guess I didn't put it up. There's another one later where I do show the destruction.
Yeah, he's a big egg fan.
So again, the menagerie, it needs to get its shit together. This is at least the third day in a row.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Ninja saved a tourist couple, but please, who cares about that? We have bigger problems. The animals are going insane.
They're still breaking loose.
We gotta get these animals under control.
Maybe it's
Oh
a
my God.
sloth. Maybe it's still slowly getting out, and they're like, "We have time," but
He's just one sloth. So he's
yeah,
like,
just
not quite to the door yet. He's still technically there. He hasn't really escaped, but he will. At some point, he will. Yeah, Span, that's what I'm saying. I think these are connected.
Oh God.
Uh-huh. So this guy's called the Plutonium Killer.
Yeah.
At
It's
first-
unfortunate.
I thought that must be plutonium. I don't believe plutonium glows green.
It does not.
It's also very expensive. But yeah, we don't really ever find out what this is about.
That's his jam, though. Whatever it is,
Yeah, he likes that
he
green thing.
loves it. Yeah.
He likes that, and he likes burning himself.
Yeah, he freaks out at candles quite
But
a bit,
He lights the candle.
and then loses his mind.
It's both, RG Galvin. Sometimes people have these weird kinks. Okay.
Yeah. Simon. Also, they got if you guys know who Michael Berryman is,
Everybody knows who Michael Berryman is.
If
He's
you
the
don't, he's
mayor of New Jersey, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's a very odd looking fellow, super nice guy, but they got him to voice the
Oh
plutonium man,
yeah, yeah.
and it's like Michael Berryman's not really known for his voice. He's more known because he
Was he
looks.
Sloth?
No, he wasn't Sloth. I don't.
He looks like him though.
He does. He
I
does.
think
But
Sloth from Goonies, and he actually looks a lot like him.
he was in like Weird Science. The Hills Have Eyes, like the original The Hills Have Eyes. But anyways, I don't know why they got like him of all people to do the voice, because you don't see him in the movie.
That's a good point. I mean, maybe he wasn't doing anything. Maybe it was just a coincidence. But yeah, he's doing that to himself. We find out later that light is his only weakness, which also turns out to not be true.
No,
It turns out to not really be a weakness, and that he has other weaknesses
and he's
As-
melting.
as normal humans do. Like, he seems like he's normal human. Plus, light kills him or hurts him until it doesn't. So I just included that because how funny it is that she says quick run and then still sits in her car for like 3 or 4 seconds before she gets out. I'm guessing she didn't know what she was doing. It's like, oh shit, I should probably put this in park, but my foot's not on the brake. I can't change the gear. That's my guess, because she says hurry, run. And then I count.
This is the reporter, right?
No, this is just 2 people.
Oh, these are just the 2 girls hanging out in their car.
Yeah. Well, they just go into their car, and then they get one of them's in the back seat. I don't know how they knew they were coming, but yeah. There you go. So quick. So quick. Oh yeah, then he just shows up these places. I love how he punches this guy in the face like 4 times in his little metal mask.
The only part protected.
Literally the only place you should not be punching this guy, and he just can't handle it. That's too much. He's done.
He's out. Tap.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Oh, here's where it is. Here's where it is. Oh, man. This guy, for some reason, I don't know why he's trying to stab him with the nunchucks. But the other guy's got a gun. If you can see the guy on our right, his right also, I guess.
Yep.
But he's got a secret weapon, not an egg. 2 motherfucking eggs. Oh, there we go. That's the one with destruction. Watch what it does to him. Ooh. I think the second one doesn't even break.
No.
The second one doesn't break.
Have you ever been hit by a water balloon that didn't pop? Arguably hurts worse.
Yeah. I mean, if someone's a dick and they don't put enough water in it, so it just stays full.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't burst. Look at that. It's so hilarious. Look how he falls. Like, clearly that was a soft little egg, and he just falls backwards with what I'm guessing is flour.
Galvin, I'll respect it. Guy on the left, he is rocking a little bit in that junk, or his trunk. He's got some junk in the trunk.
Who's left? Our left?
Our left. If you go back a little bit, the dude is quite popping the booty.
Oh, okay, yeah. I couldn't see it on that frame, but yeah,
no, he's got a lot back there.
He's giving the ladies what they want.
Yeah.
Okay, he knows. Oh, this is. Oh God, how's he gonna get out of this one? He's out of eggs. What's he gonna do? He's out of eggs. A fucking gun, obviously. A gun.
This comes out of nowhere.
Why does he have a gun? Okay, I don't know. He never pulls it out. Again.
Never again.
So I even checked. The guy who had guns before. This was a completely different gun. He did not get this gun from anybody. Trust me. I went and checked. Because I didn't want to make a big deal if I was like, oh, he just took it from that guy. No, he just had this gun.
There's quite a few encounters in this movie that they're like, you know what? I think a gun's going to end this quite quickly.
And I think there's 3 guns that are completely reused. There's a revolver that just looks ridiculous. It's obviously plastic and just one solid piece, like no moving parts on it. We'll get to that, but this comes up next. It's right here.
There it is.
Look at that.
The cap
You
gun.
can see the line across the middle is obviously plastic. And there's none of that moves. Nothing. This gun doesn't do anything.
I had one of those as a kid.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back.
Drop it.
He tells
I
them
think everyone had those as a kid.
Oh God.
The smell when it pop that little circular little gunpowder
Oh yeah.
popper. Oh
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll see that a lot. Okay, this guy. I spend way too much time analyzing the action scenes. More time than they spent filming the action scenes or planning the action scenes.
100%.
This guy has a gun. So he comes in there with a gun, and now he's over there. He's behind him. For some reason, I should have included this, but you get to the point where you're like, well, I should just include the entire movie, and I can't legally do that. But so he says, okay, get up. And then they run over here. Now they're fighting again. This is the guy with the gun. The guy you can see in the back, kind of zoomed in on him a bit. Okay, so see him. Then he just disappears. And the gun's gone too. This whole thing stopped because he had the gun. And he was going to stop him with the gun. Then he just disappears. They say, how did we take care of this gun? Fuck, I don't know. Maybe the guy's just not there anymore.
Replace him
Cool.
with ski goggle guy.
That guy's there. But what happened to the gun? The whole reason the fight stopped and they were like taking him prisoner or something until he just like jogged a little
Do you
bit.
think they wrote this movie like scene by scene? They're like, all right, pause. How does he get out of this? And the writers were like, honestly, with a gun, maybe he doesn't. They're like, okay, delete the guy with a gun. Add a guy with.
I feel like there's a lot of that where they say, oh, okay, well, we can't really do with the gun. So, he doesn't have a gun. But they don't go back to before where they got to the situation in the first place because of the gun. So they just wrote him out. So he just disappears.
We'll have a bullfighter with ski goggles and a mini cane.
Oh, here we go. So, F Yisa King 404. Can I get a live and die on this magic egg fart bomb? In your cool ass voice. I think that was supposed to be like a magic push, but it's too much to just do a quick magic push with that. But I appreciate the $5. Auntie Sarah, proud member of Space Ice's 3%. Oh, maybe it's 3.1% now. Thank you, Auntie Sarah. Mitch Meeting, Secret Art of Ninja Gun. I like it. And Levi H, Moto Surf. Yeah, that's from Surf Ninjas.
Oh, yeah.
That's why Schneider, see, if you guys can see, Schneider's with me again. He's been on kind of a bender lately. He took that video kind of harsh. I made fun of him a lot for that video because, he's in Surf Ninjas. So just give him some time.
He looks super randy, though.
He's hungry. I mean, this is what happens. He does this sometimes. He gets on the benders. It only lasts for 2 or 3 months. He'll be fine. Yeah, I love the goggles.
Shit.
What? Who is he throwing that to? Like, why is he trying to throw it through the guy? Why didn't you just stab him?
Shit.
Why'd you go through all that? Oh, man. New York Ninja strikes again, but their goddamn animals broke loose again. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
We have a new one, though. Something win first game on... ice?
This is...
Isle Ice? Oh, it's like Islanders game? That's new.
Isle Ice, yeah. Win first game on Isle Ice, yeah.
So we know other things are happening, at least.
Well, I feel like they're the same things happening on the back pages of all of these. Oh, thank you, Exoteric, for giving 5 very lucky Soul Space Ice memberships. Now they can do spark plug pictures. So this is like the only realistic scene. So they're kicking the shit out of that kid. I don't know. He owes them money. They don't explain why he owes them money. He just owes them money. I just like the scene. This is exactly how it really would go down.
If it isn't a ninja.
Yeah, that worked like shit. He didn't do anything. He falls down. The guy shoots him. And what I was hoping would happen was he got the kid killed too.
That would have been great if this is how it ended.
I was like, is that kid dead? Why is he unconscious? What happened to that bullet? But no. Instead, there's going to have this really weird Batman-Robin relationship that makes me very uncomfortable. You'll see why next. Yeah, this is how they hang out.
That's a little weird.
I cut a lot of this out because I didn't want it in my video.
That's smart.
Yeah,
that's for the
There's
best.
a lot of running in that thing. He does a lot of running.
Yeah.
He's
And he just
very
like
happy.
he just like takes the kid. They
Yeah,
just
the kid's like his now.
yeah.
I don't think
They
I have
live together. They eat together. I
I
don't know
don't
what's
have it
going
in the
on.
video, but yeah, he takes him somewhere, like some Halloween fair or something. And
Oh
he's like,
yeah,
"Oh, can I get this, please?" Like he's his dad.
that's a hard scene to show when Plutonium Man and that
Yeah,
girl are in the car
yeah.
together.
I don't think I show much of that.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Free Yisa King 404. BTW, it warms my heart that you stream with Redeye. I'm a big fan of you both. Redeye's Hudson Hawk video saved my life. Also, Magic Push.
Oh,
And Space Ice is better. Oh, thanks, bro.
oh man, said all that. Yeah. They always sneak that in at the last second. These
Yeah,
guys.
I know. It's like they try and make you feel good, and then they
Guys,
just pull you
they
down.
just tear me down right at the last second.
Yeah, well.
Did you drop this?
Oh, this. Yep. Okay, you did.
This is the
put a
part I
little
can
bit.
show. This is like the only part I can show. That's the plutonium guy. Yeah, he hypnotizes people too. He's also magic. If you guys,
Yes.
Yeah, he's magic.
Obviously. You just skip. Oh, okay. You do have a little bit.
You can hear, yeah.
So
I mean, her
something's
whole
happening on the other half of Plutonium guy.
yeah, that makes more sense with the face he made earlier. I guess
Yeah.
it's really unclear. God, because he kills her too. I think.
Give me
He
that
does. He
necklace.
strangles her to death.
Yeah. So, yeah, she's there. Her skin looks okay for someone who's dead. Like it's not pale and
Yeah.
still like redness. Like she seems
No,
okay.
seems fine.
She's dead there, and people try to rob him at gunpoint, and then we get some action from Macaulay Wood. He's supposed to be a great fighter, but man, he looks like
It's a little stiff.
he looks like a dandy. He's very dandy.
Yes. Have you ever seen I mean, of course you've seen it. Blazing Saddles.
Mm-hmm.
You know at the very end of the movie when they're breaking into all the different scenes on Hollywood and like the big brawl keeps extending to various other groups.
Okay, I'm following.
There's
I'm
that whole
following.
like tap dance group that they're all wearing suits very much like this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that. We get an amazing fight scene from him later.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
boy.
So his drunken fist attempt.
Yeah, I had to cut a lot of it out because it's like one
It's
super long extended
It's
scene.
so long.
There's like no cuts in that scene, and it goes on and on and on.
Oh man, it's great though.
And he clearly has no training in anything.
No, he knows how to do half of a front flip though. He's got
He
the
can-
front, the
Yeah,
first
he
part
can
of it
start
down.
a front flip but not land it.
yeah,
He's really good at trying to do a flip.
yeah.
He gets so many points for enthusiasm. If you've ever seen Legend of Drunken Master, it's basically like that. Only
It's-
like better than
yeah.
Jackie Chan, I think.
Yeah, this guy he's pure talent.
Pure talent. Oh man, Plutonium Killer and that damn menagerie. Oh my god. How do they
He's
know it's
almost to the
Plutonium Killer?
door. The guy's
How do
like,
they know?
seriously.
How do they
sloth."
know it's the Plutonium Killer? They're-
That's a great question. Is it? Yeah, they know the green. Does he leave green stuff behind?
Well, they have the crime scene. I didn't put it in there. It's unclear what I can show from that. I think
Yeah,
she's
that's
naked,
fair.
but she's wearing a trash bag. I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
that's his thing. Maybe he leaves women in dumpsters and trash bags because she's just in like a trash can. And they just like leave her body there and just walk away. Police are like, oh man, yeah, did it again. And they just walk away. I love it when they do that in movies.
I guess somebody else's job.
I don't know whose, nobody that was there.
The kids are playing on the swings, and no one is causing any.
Don't move. Don't fucking move.
Yeah, there's that revolver again. So that was the mayor. They're talking about how there's no crime's not a big problem. They're taking care of crime. I just wanted you to remember the people here because they come up again later where she acts like she has no idea who these people are.
It's like a good 80s Lady Gaga, that girl.
Okay.
I get some Gaga vibes.
Okay, Lady Gaga vibes. Got it. Oh, the kids. So the kids come to
Yes.
fight for some reason. And I love a couple things about this. Oh my God, there's a couple things. One, you know who the bruiser is on the kids team, right?
Oh, hell
Her
yeah.
right there. She will
Hell
fuck them
yeah.
up.
She's not
She
even
is- look at
dressed
her.
like a ninja. She showed up in a puffy.
She is pissed. I guarantee she's some sort of Eastern European, and this is just what she does. Like, this is normal for her.
She just got done making like 120 pierogies, and now she has to come over here and mess up some
And
fools.
she's pissed they made her shave like that facial hair that she had a little bit of.
Yeah.
She is not happy.
Oh man. These kids are amazing too, because like it's kind of like any school project. There's a good 12 of them dressed like ninjas, and then a few just with headbands,
Just
and then a
showed up
bunch
wearing
just
whatever they
kind of
had.
showed up. Oh, it's so good.
I don't show most of the fight, but I do show them very. So these guys had guns and knives and everything. And this is the ninja. Record this shit. This is good. Yeah. Should I help? No,
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah.
No, man. We got to
Nah.
get this on video.
I'm not
These
in
kids
my,
are going
I'm
to
not
get
in my
slaughtered.
costume.
I
In
love
case
how
they
that's
go
what
after my loved ones. Oh wait.
That's what the ninja does. He tells them, yeah, film the kids who should be dead.
This guy got
Like,
everything
wow.
on video throughout the movie.
Just, yeah,
Maybe
I know the
this-
one
yeah.
guy's a ninja. There's two
Yeah.
black ninjas,
Yeah.
a white ninja, and then just a couple guys wearing
Also,
jackets.
none,
Look at
none
her.
of the kids attack the adults. They just kind of kid the place up. They just sort of hang out. And they
Yeah, like
shout.
it's like a Chuck E. Cheese or something. They're like, oh, we don't want to be involved in
Yeah.
this. This is annoying. You guys ask stupid questions. Fuck this. They're
Yeah.
just like, yeah. Let's go do something better.
Keep
But
asking.
the way
for
she's
more
standing there,
pizza.
she's like challenging them. I bet she was actually wanting to fight. She's got that fight pose, that
Yeah.
come at me, bro pose.
Oh, I can see it.
Are you an informant?
Interpol, actually. I'm undercover infiltrating an international prostitution ring.
There is so much wrong with this.
Where's your martini, bro?
So I
Yeah,
guess
because
he's Interpol the whole time.
I forgot this, and I blanked this part out. Like this guy was so insignificant to me when I watched it.
Now, things are, he was giving the guy, the plutonium killer, pictures of women he wanted him to abduct. And so he's just undercover. So why is he giving him real people to abduct and kill?
That's job security. He's
And
like, have you found the plutonium killer? He's like, yeah, but he's killing again. I don't know. It's like
I found him a
he's
bunch of
fighting
times.
women.
Yeah, we meet once a week. Yeah, and yeah, Interpol doesn't do that. I know people think Interpol, they don't actually have agents that they send around. Interpol is just a way to coordinate between different countries, essentially, like information sharing. They don't actually have law enforcement agents that go out and arrest people and fight crime. But you know, you can't expect that from this movie. But yeah, I don't know how he's paying them the money. Someone's giving him a bunch of money to kill a bunch of girls, and I guess he's building a case or something. I don't know how many girls he wants to die before he, does something.
I mean, if you like catch a killer who's only killed 4 people, that's like maybe you get a bigger bonus at Christmas. But catch a guy who's killed like 120 women, that's like a promotion.
That's yeah, okay, good point.
He's like, I already
those
have
numbers up.
them. I just got
Building a
the
really
stats up."
strong case.
Yeah.
This case is gonna be good. Good point.
You gotta kill some celebrities next. Like I need this to be a little
Whoa,
more
whoa, whoa. Okay. Calm it down a bit. Calm it down a bit.
All right, I'll back it off.
He wasn't talking about the movie, guys. That's just letting you know.
I got hot. I got real hot.
He's ex-CIA who became an international criminal after falling victim to a government experiment involving radiation. His only weakness is light.
I love how they just
Thank
do
you.
all that
Thank you.
exposition. Just say it fast, man. Just say as fast as you can. Let's get out of here.
We don't need you. We have the headlines of the newspaper. We don't need any of this. Okay.
That's
we get
true.
our source from the paper. Thank you.
The papers mostly tell you things that you just already saw. It's like, oh yeah,
yeah,
you
it's
just
really
saw that.
good at
We know. But I guess they're like, I should probably explain something about that guy. It still doesn't explain what he's looking at, that green thing, why he's burning his face,
No. Why he
why
melts.
it gets burned and then comes back to not being burned.
Yeah, a lot. I think he's like made of wax. I kind of got the vibe. He's like kind of waxy.
Yeah, and so he's CIA, so he's American, and all these women are Americans. Where does the international part come in? These are Americans kidnapping other Americans.
Only in the word Interpol. That's the only international part I can see.
No, I mean him. I know why he's here if he's from Interpol. I just don't
No,
see why.
I think that's the only
why Interpol's
international
sending
thing of the
someone to
movie.
solve some prostitution issues in New York. I guess Interpol's had enough of that
Big
prostitution
killer.
shit.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Hello?
Randy, listen. You have to meet me in the park as soon as you can.
God, this works out so great. I think that's the last time we see that guy too, I believe. So maybe they're like, well, we don't see him again. Should probably explain who he was.
Oh, the
But
Interpol
this
guy?
whole thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The
Before I get
Interpol
hot.
guy? Is that what you're saying?
The what?
That was the last time we saw the Interpol guy?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Um,
Go ahead. Get hot.
I don't know what the plan here was. So he's being chased by those guys. And so he calls the reporter lady, says, he beat me in the park, quick. You got to get there fast. And so she does.
Sweetheart, you waiting for someone?
A friend, I suppose.
A friend. That's real nice.
And so these are the same three that,
they're popular.
yeah. And it's like she doesn't recognize them.
This woman's
And
copying your hair.
Yeah, I know. She's got her hair isn't real though. She's a faker. I don't like people that fake the hair.
Fake.
He called her, set her up so she would get, I don't know if he was trying to distract them.
Surprise.
But he doesn't do anything. He doesn't save her.
No.
He sets her up and is like, oh, well, fuck this. You got a gun. I'm out.
Hey, again.
He told
job
her to go to the
security.
park so he could bail. He's like, he sent her there as bait. Like, here, take her. Fuck that. I want to get involved in this.
Can I bring up that she got bailed on twice in this movie by two different guys?
Oh, yeah. But the reason this one's worse is because he called her there. She was at home minding her own business, and he calls her, come to the park quick.
I think he was trying to get rid of her.
It looks like.
He even
Yeah,
jumps
the guy-
out and he's like, oh, he has a gun? Let me escalate the situation.
So the first guy was the cameraman. He does bail on her, but he's also not a ninja. And they're both just running for their lives. So I wouldn't say it's quite the same. But yeah, she should have trust issues, especially later. But yeah, no, he just set her up and just fucking leaves. Amazing. They don't ever explain what the goal was. Was he trying to do this? Why was he trying to meet her at the park?
Oh, I love this scene.
Yeah, that's every scene.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, where to even begin with this? So they are selling him the reporter. I guess they wanted the reporter. They were going to get a lot of money.
Yeah.
Now it's not explained why they do anything else. Because they wanted the guy to come himself. He says he never comes himself. He sends Macaulay Wood. But they said, no, you come yourself. Oh, they're going to stick him up. But nobody's in there. Okay.
What? A limo without someone in the back.
Nobody's in the back. But the thing is, they look in the back for like 2 or 3 seconds before they pull their gun on the empty back seat. Like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, he ain't in there. Oh, let's get him. Oh shit. No, he's not.
Maybe they were just watching him climb to the front seat real quick.
Did he? Then who was driving?
Ooh, that's the real mystery.
He was driving. He's got the hat, so he had to be driving.
That makes sense, yeah.
They have 3. I mean, I know it only looks like one guy in the reflection, but there's supposed to be 3 guys pointing guns at him. But he's got 2 guns. Obviously, that revolver's back.
Outmatched.
And they give up because he's got 2 guns.
Yeah.
Musings of a Madman. I binge watch your videos daily, including the Resident Evil supercut. Is this normal, or do I have a mental illness to go with the ones my ex-wife gave me?
Nice.
It is normal, and yes, you do have a mental illness. So both.
Why not both?
Yeah. Thank you, Musings. I appreciate the $9.99. You're a real gentleman. Oh, it unstarted. There we go. Started again. So yeah, they're outgunned because they only have 3 guns to his 2 guns. But don't worry. This gets a lot dumber.
Watch. That's a calculator watch, bro.
You know, he got the ladies back then.
Hell yeah.
Chicks love calculator watches.
Yeah, they do.
So they tried the Steven Seagal this scene. Like, it just keeps getting dumber and dumber. So for some reason, the ninja jumps in and doesn't want them to take each other out.
What the hell?
Net. He knows that weak-ass net that's broken. I don't know if you can tell, but it's broken to shit. Like,
I think it's actually a volleyball net.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. And it's like a used one that's very used and beat up.
Yeah,
you can see holes and cracks all over it. But apparently this was his goal, was to just net them. And then they're like,
gun.
He comes out with the gun. He's like, knock it off. Like he's a pissed off neighbor. He said, knock it off. And he just sits back down in the car.
I'll be in here.
And then they forget about him. It's like, okay, well, he's gone now. So they start putting him in the net. Oh, yeah, he flies away. Clearly, they just played that in reverse, but we're supposed to think he just flew away. The car drives up. He flies up there. Uh-huh, okay. Then they're pissed at the car. They're pissed at this guy again. He's like, I got a gun, you idiots, remember?
You morons.
Yeah. Did you forget why we did this?
You let him get away.
Yeah, you let him get away. And now they're on the same side again. This is what I was talking about with bad guys will just fight other bad guys, and then they'll not be. Then they're on the same side, and then they're not on the same side. Now on the same side again.
I've always loved that, and and even good movies do it sometimes too, where you point a gun at a guy, and then that guy points a gun at you, and for some reason his gun is like more gun than yours, and you have to give up.
Yeah, if somebody points a gun at you, you should either be giving up or shooting them immediately. There should be no other options.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't do that thing where you point guns at each other. Like, I sure hope he doesn't pull the trigger. If he does, I'm dead.
Yeah, we've all seen Face Off. It does not work out very well.
Yeah. It's one of my pet peeves when people are just pointing guns at each other. I would be pulling that trigger, shooting him in the head. End it before they can do anything. But that's just me.
How can you get a monologue out of that?
Don't just stand there. Go find him.
Because they're on the same side again. They're like, oh, yeah, I guess we work for him now. I forgot. We tried attacking him twice.
Some Jedi mind tricks right now. They're like, I'm pretty sure we showed up to talk to you.
Well, they showed up to ambush him.
We work for you now?
Yeah, they were supposed to get money for the reporter. They don't have the reporter.
They had their own agenda coming into the scene.
He's just running around doing flips.
Oh, yeah.
Now we get, oh, shit, Macaulay Wood.
Oh, God, it's so good.
Most of it isn't in there. I try to do as much of the drunken sword fighting as I could. Oh, that's how he starts.
This is not the drunken part, by the way.
How is that fighting? That is Steven Seagal level. So he swings a sword like Steven Seagal shoots a gun, where he's like terrified of it. He's like, oh my God, this gun is so loud. Oh my gosh. Flinches. Look how.
That's a look of a guy who got hit in the knuckles with the prop sword really hard earlier that day, and he's like, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, he's just very weak. Maybe one of his hands got like nicked by a sword and it kind of stung a bit. He's like, oh, I don't want that.
Yeah, he's over it. He's over it.
Oh my God. And I don't know if that's better or worse than the drunk sword fighting he does.
His hand's trying to fight, but his body is trying to run away.
The drunk fighting.
There it is.
Sword style. Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it. He's not scared of this, which he should not be. I mean, look, just go for him right there. Like, he is very vulnerable right now. He's on one knee.
He's holding he's back gripped his sword.
That's how she's fighting.
That's my favorite right there.
I don't know if maybe it's not supposed to be drunk fighting. He's like, I don't know. He got trashed, and
maybe he had poisoned.
We had to finish this scene because we just want to get this over with. So he did what he could.
God, the front little half flip is so good. He does it twice. He does 2 of those in that fight.
Yeah, he does. That's how he dies. I don't know what that was, but I guess he's dead now.
Yeah,
so just go with it. He's dead. He's dead.
Ninja starts at the back and tiny belly scratches. There he is.
So that's the cameraman. Apparently, if you light a picture on fire and stare at a picture, you turn into that person.
Yes.
Although it also just turns out to be a mask. So
a power that he didn't use. So he can hypnotize people. He can melt. He can orgasm. He's really good at that.
Very skilled at that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got a lot of abilities. He doesn't use this very well. He should have been somebody else
the whole time.
But he does this and is found out immediately. Like, it does not go well for him.
No.
Oh, eye on crime. Blinded. Randy Rydell nabbed. Oh, Ion Crime Blend. Oh, that goddamn menagerie. That
He's out.
they should add one more where that's the top story. It's got to be the top story.
At
Menagerie
some
breaks
point.
loose. Nobody seems to care.
Maybe it's a bird sanctuary, and they're like, "There's already a ton of birds here."
Why is there a story on it? It seems like, I mean, it's not quite the top, but it's front page every day. It's like
And
they
it's
do care
panic.
a little bit.
Someone is losing their mind. It doesn't say New York is panicking. It just says panic in New York. So it's possible it's like just one guy. Maybe the
Yeah.
guy writing the article.
If it's in, yeah, if the menagerie's in New York and just the guy that owns it is like, man, I'm losing so much money, then that
Please
technically is
come.
correct. Oh man, that's the cameraman. Oh god, he's gonna use this for good.
You're all free now. Get to safety.
Don't move, Ninja.
This, oh god, another thing he does where nothing, he doesn't accomplish anything. He's like supposed to free them all, but then they show up. How's he gonna get out of this? They've got guns on him. What's he gonna do, guys? What's he gonna do?
Some
If you said
hard-boiled
fucking
justice.
egg, then you nailed it.
Egg.
Now, if you guys don't know this, the egg isn't even at the guy with the gun. It's like on the other side of the room where none of them are, where the
Let's
ninja
get
isn't,
that
the guys
lady.
with the guns aren't there.
What the fuck? Where the
Yeah,
fuck
that was
did he-
weird. Why did that distract us so much? Probably shouldn't have done that. It was just a little bit of smoke. You could even see through the smoke. Why did we do that? Well, they're not very good at their jobs. But yeah, they're still there. They're not free. They're probably gonna get beaten now for trying to escape. Good job, ninja. Great work.
Find him. Let's go.
But we do get the greatest fight scene since Steven Seagal versus Steven Seagal. This lady had to be someone's girlfriend or something.
Oh yeah. Spin kick.
Look at this. Good thing he doesn't move. And how weak those punches are. And I know what you guys are thinking. She's like the next big action star. How can we only have one fight scene with her? Don't worry, we get a second fight scene with her.
Oh, it's so much better.
Kicks him in the ankle. So, for people who haven't seen this, I had to cut out large parts of that, but I did not cut out any of the action. They just stand there for so long between her kicks. I don't know if she's trying to remember what to do, if she was tired, trying to get a breather, but they're just standing there for like 5 seconds between those kicks doing nothing.
Maybe they were told to do that, and then at some point they were like, "We're gonna edit it so it looks a bit faster." But then
Just
again,
fast forward it.
37 years went by and they forgot.
I could see that, make the kicks look less sad and slow.
Yeah.
Speed it up, but it would look weird if you're instantly doing it. Lord Vulcan, no, it's not understood. You started by saying you do anything, but what I'm hearing is that you think you've done every holy shit explosion! Except with a 5. Did you have to do that for the thing, Mr. Vulcan? The filter, they didn't want to get filtered out. People
Am
do
I
that.
the only one who found you?
Oh, thank God, Jack. You're not Jack.
So that's all the time it bought him.
It was worth it.
He got to walk up to her.
He
I
got
mean, it was
real
very
close.
suspicious with the bad guy glasses. But
Yeah, in
okay.
hindsight, he probably shouldn't have worn those.
Probably should have just shot him from far away.
I would have
But
put
don't worry.
on those tanning booth goggles. That was a good one. Or
Now,
ski goggles.
I don't know what those goggles are. They look terrible, though. I don't know if it's like skiing or something.
No, it's like welding. Is that-
welding
it's like,
goggles, okay.
it's like Doc Ock in the old Spider-Man
joke.
movies.
So, light is his only weakness, apparently. He has no way of knowing this because he wasn't told to him.
He's
But-
also outside and the sun is out.
Well, maybe it's just the glasses because she takes the glasses off. And then his face starts melting. Oh, it was just a mask, actually.
It's me.
I know he did that thing to turn into it, but it was just a mask the whole time. Yeah, the whole thing made no sense. I don't know why we went through it, but yeah, he made a mask and then did that ritual thing. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it's a mask.
He looks.
But yeah,
terrible.
then I don't know if I included it, but yeah, they just kind of forget this for a while, and he's just outside with no glasses in the daytime, just walking around like nothing. You know, like here, he's like, yeah, it doesn't bother me anymore. Yeah. This whole thing, he takes her into the car.
Yeah. Kidnapped again.
And the ninja's like Batman. He doesn't have that belt, but he always has everything on him that he could possibly need. I don't know where he got this from. Doesn't that seem extremely painful? He's getting massive burns right now. He's getting severe road rash.
This is how cowboys used to kill people.
Why is he on his back? You should be like doing the skiing thing, like up on your feet so your shoes are getting it.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Not on your back, but whatever. He gets up and
there we go. Nice.
Clearly in reverse again. They clearly did that in reverse or he jumped out.
No, I don't know. I think people move like that.
We'll watch it one more time. We'll see what chat thinks of the movement. What they think. What do you guys think of this movement? Natural?
Flawless.
I mean, it's amazing how he landed like that with perfect balance.
Yeah, yeah. Stuck it.
He is a ninja. But yeah, the guy doesn't know this. Oh, thank you, Nolan Budkovich. Guessing that's how you say it. $4.99. Yeah, somehow the guy doesn't notice this trunk, and then he slams the trunk closed, and he doesn't know this. Why would you know this?
No.
Like, I don't know what he's paying attention to.
Faster, buddy. Let's
Obviously, he gets hit by white smoke. God. Just prepare yourselves. So they're pointing guns down, 2 guns at him. I don't know why they don't pull the trigger. You know, they could just end it. Like, this guy's been nothing but a headache for you guys, stopping you constantly. Just shoot. Just shoot.
Wait, who's the guy on the right?
He's the pilot.
Oh, okay, that's right.
So they had to take. There's going to take a helicopter, and so they had to abduct the helicopter pilot.
That's right.
Obviously. So no, he just throws the stars in his hand. They don't ever shoot. He throws the stars in his hand, beats them all up. And then this guy, how long has that guy been there? And wasn't he just there? What is happening?
It's a spawn point.
He just respawned. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't move, ninja.
Oh, God. I got to take a second. Yeah, so he was just right there. Now this guy's magically there.
Hey,
tells
good
him not
gun,
to
though.
move. He's
Different
like, okay,
gun.
well, I'm going to kick this guy first. All right, now don't move. Why aren't you shooting him? What does he have to do? What does he have to do? Oh, he throws it again. I don't know how he dies. I watched that so slow motion. He doesn't actually throw anything, and I have no idea how that goes through his scarf. I don't know why he's wearing a scarf, but it goes through his scarf, I guess, and kills him.
Yep.
And he still has it later, so he couldn't have thrown it because he has it later. Oh, God. Same thing.
Don't move.
He tells him not to move. What's he do? Oh, he just runs out there, does some flips.
Don't move.
That was a
the
lot
first time.
moving. And you just told him the exact same thing again. Don't move again. I think he's just going to keep moving. I mean,
It's worked so far.
I don't think he's buying the bluff.
He's only, for the amount of guns pointed at him in this movie, he's only been shot once.
Maybe that was the only time they had a bullet. Maybe none of these people have bullets and they're all bluffs.
Ah,
I cannot imagine why nobody's shooting him.
a lot of bluffs.
I got nothing else. He still doesn't shoot him. I think he throws something at him, disarms him. Probably more of those ninja stars. God, he ends up getting in the helicopter. And I didn't cut this out. This is how it actually goes. I feel like we missed something. I don't know how any of this came to be. But yeah, okay, there's a rope on it, and he's on the rope. Okay.
Batman.
Batman's
Utility
it. Yep. He's got it somehow in there. So he climbs in there. They just start like punching him.
Why is the pilot getting in on it? Didn't they kidnap the pilot?
They did. He said if he kills him, because he's trying to fly away, he says, yeah, but they'll kill that guy. He says, good, if you do it, I'll make you a rich man. So now he's like, okay, well, fuck money.
I'm gonna punch him in the stomach.
So he starts punching him in the stomach. He falls out. Okay, Mitch Mings, I'll do this before we get to that big climax. 3 more flips and I shoot. That's what he was thinking. He was like,
Yep.
damn, he only did 2 flips. Yeah, I don't want to be a liar. Okay, so he falls out. Oh my God.
What's that sound? Is that a bomb?
ninja bomb.
He planted his ninja bomb in there. Why did he have a ninja bomb? Because obviously ninjas have bombs on them at all times.
You think it was just a suitcase full of eggs?
The bomb?
Yeah.
I think 3 eggs. I think that's a 3-egg explosion.
That's
right
a 3-egg max. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Of course he survived. How did he survive the fall? Grappling hook on that right
About
there.
6-foot long grappling hook.
Very short grappling hook that would tear his shoulder off if he tried. Even though I'm pretty sure they... Let me see if I can go back. Sorry, it's going to be a lot of scrolling. Hopefully I meant to show it. But they're going over like ocean. Like they're not going over a factory. I don't think I included it in there. Darn it. Yeah, so they're just going over water. There's nothing here but water. But apparently, it doesn't matter. When you're ninja, you plant your ninja eggs. He's fine. He's fine. There's a whole thing with kids. I'm done with kids. I can't stand them. So I just didn't include it.
Oh, yeah. The kids show back up. They
Yeah, he gets arrested and the kids attack the cops and he gets away.
Yeah.
Weird. A very weird lesson to be teaching the kids. Yeah, just attack cops and get your buddy out of it.
Police officers.
But I didn't include this. That's how it actually ends. The ninja will return in L.A. Ninja. Although I don't think that's true.
It's not so far. Not. I mean, sometimes sequels take a while, but
you think that's what they've been working on? Maybe they're gonna. Oh, you know what they're doing? It was like, was it the Lord of the Rings and the Matrix, where they just film them all back to back and then release them all like a year apart? That's what they're doing with this.
Maybe that's why it was 8 hours of footage. They were like, no, dude, the other one's in there. Like,
no, they're still making it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to deal with this. It's going to be a really long anthology. It's going to be very long.
They're going to release an extended version.
Yeah, it's going to be like 50 movies, one every year. They just wanted to film them all first, so they're still filming. So they just go to every single town in the United States, clear them out one by
San
one.
Antonio Ninja.
Oh, there we go. I mean, the actual last part is the credits where it says, sorry, we don't know who you guys are. We tried. The record keeping was shoddy. It says something like that. Record keeping was very poor.
We found John Liu because somehow his name was a part of this.
He may have been the original director. And I think he's been in like very, very tiny things from, I don't know if China. I don't know if he's from China. Because a lot of these things have,
let's see,
Chinese background. And the ninjas usually.
Yeah, it says he was the original director.
But I think he was in a bunch of like really low budget movies. So somebody may have known that it was him, or he may have been attached to something on there.
Low budget? Do you call Ninja in the Claws of the CIA a low budget title?
Obviously not. I would never do such a thing. Never do such a thing. Come on, have some respect.
Or Xin Quan Du Strikes Paris?
That one, yeah. Yeah, it's Paris. Come on.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
So if you guys haven't seen New York Ninja, you're missing out. That was pretty much everything, but there's a lot of standing around and people waiting for somebody to do their line. But that was basically all of it.
God, it's so good.
Cut out the nonsense.
It does kind of, I know that you haven't watched much Godfrey Ho stuff, but it does really feel like a Godfrey Ho movie.
Yeah, the guy that redirected it said he considered filming new things to make it make sense, but decided no. He was only going to use the original and try to do it as he felt in 1984 he would have done it. Not to go over the top with the ridiculousness and just because it doesn't work when you do that. When people know, like, okay, you're doing this on purpose. It's not as fun as you have someone like Neil Breenwer who I think is being sincere and just has no idea. They're just incompetent. Incompetence is always funnier than somebody just doing poor job on purpose.
100%. That's like, what is it? Samurai Cop. Samurai Cop, awesome. And then they did the second one.
I haven't seen the sequel, but yeah, I'm afraid to because
it's self-aware. It's like they know that the
was
first
or
one
whatever.
Was weird. Yeah.
I mean, is the villain, so it's like they're kind of going for it.
Yeah, exactly.
You can make that good, but it's not going to be the same type of good, and it's not going to be for the same reason. Like you'd have to have a very talented team making it, and I don't know if they did or not because I never saw it.
Oh, he's from Taiwan. There you go.
Oh, okay. Is that not the same?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Okay.
Are you taking the stance here?
Not on YouTube.
All right. Tried. Don't worry. I'll get him to say, slip up, guys.
Yep. Yeah. One of these days.
Maybe that or one of his Hitler things he's always going into.
Oh yeah. Don't get me started.
When you if you guys see his latest video, when he says, "Don't be stupid, be a smarty," click away immediately. It gets bad. it does not get better. Goes down.
Dirty ho, dirty ho, dirty ho.
Oh, Dirty Ho is a great. That movie is so funny. So my most recent video is an old Shaw Brothers movie called Dirty Ho, and obviously the original title in Chinese is not Dirty Ho, but they named it for their American version. They really liked the movie Dirty Harry, and they're like, "Well, our guy's name is Ho, so we're just Dirty Ho." He's like Dirty Harry, except it has like literally no ties. The plot is not the same. They just wanted him to be like Dirty Harry. So, but it's just kind of unfortunate.
I thought it was just something in you say Chinese or whatever it was.
Yeah, Hong Kong.
Yeah, so I thought Dirty Ho was just something in Chinese.
No. They just named it Dirty Ho because they like Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good though. Yeah, I've been doing a handful of those lately. I'm currently watching to get in the Christmas spirit. If you haven't seen Bill Goldberg's Santa's Sleigh,
and if you haven't, you're a loser.
Highly recommend. Santa's evil.
All his movies.
He kills a bunch of strippers. Kills a fake Santa. His reindeer, it's not a bunch of reindeer, it's just one giant bison. Oh. It's classy. It's really good.
Nice.
Right, Terrifier 3 is also a good Christmas movie.
I haven't seen Terrifier 1 or 2.
Andy Bones, you're not wrong. It's genuinely a good martial arts. Like the choreography and the fights is insane. It's awesome.
Are you talking about the Goldberg one or the Dirty Ho?
No, Dirty Ho. The Goldberg one it's not that good. Dirty Ho is like actually a solid
agree to disagree. Film. I think everything Goldberg does is gold. Ooh. All right. We have some questions. So the topics this week were plot holes and fighting tips.
I'm excited.
So this first one, this is actually an old one. I keep forgetting to do it. I forgot to do it like 4 times. I think it has something to do with voodoo or black magic was the topic. It's from Steve B. If you made a voodoo doll of Steven Seagal, what item would you put on it to let the spirits know that it is a Steven Seagal doll? Do you have any ideas, Redeye?
I'd probably go with a Burger King Whopper.
Oh, a whole Whopper on it. Nice.
I would make him a cake topper on a Burger King Whopper.
Okay. What I would do is I would go to Walmart. I would get a bunch of clearance stickers, like for like the bargain bin. And I'd put them on so it starts high, but it keeps getting lower. Like they had to keep putting more clearances on it just to get it out.
Of course.
So I'd have like 6 of those gradually getting cheaper until it just says, just take it.
I like that.
Then the spirits would know. They'd be like, oh, that's got to be Seagal. Yeah, obviously. So there you go, Stevie. You can stop.
That's a good one.
Stop yelling at me. Mitch meetings. I have been training Aikido my whole life, and I am almost a 7th Dan. But each time I get into a street fight, none of the guys run at me full speed and flip when I touch their shoulders like they do in class. I must be freezing up and overthinking it. What can I do to remain calm and remember my training in the heat of the moment? Oh, so this guy must be a disciple of Sensei Seagal.
It's an honor.
I would say just go for the nuts. I mean, if you're in Aikido, what I know about Seagal is if people don't just start doing flips when he touches them, go for nut shots.
I would say just fight better people.
Oh.
You're fighting people that aren't obeying the rules of the fight?
Call them cheaters and then stomp out.
Cheaters.
Say, you are a cheater, sir, and you are a cheater, and I'm out.
I grabbed you by the fingers. I pulled your wrist back a little bit, and then I threw your hand down. You didn't do a flip. Get out. That's what I
Eric
would do.
Hawk. The correct voodoo answer, ratty-ass hair, cookies, and disgusting mustache. We're not trying to actually make Steven Seagal.
Yeah, we don't want him to be a part
You
of
don't want this voodoo doll to become
No.
sentient and start making shitty movies.
Oh, God.
No. We just want the evil spirits to know, okay, avoid this guy because you guys, you have higher
That does bring
standards
up a
than
good
that.
point. If it's a large enough doll and it came to life, can you imagine Chucky but revived as mini Steven Seagal? I'd
It would
watch
be
it.
more. I think that would probably be better for the world than actual Steven Seagal, though.
God, I would love that. Or like a what is that? What was that puppet movie? America,
Oh, Team America?
Team America. Do one with Steven Seagal as a puppet.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That would be awesome.
Oh, that's a great idea. Look at you giving me
Get 'em
great
on it.
ideas. So I've told people this. My dream is to make a movie about Steven Seagal's book, The Wolf Way or something, whatever that's
Oh
called.
yeah, Way
That's
of
my
the
dream.
Shadows.
Spend like $12, get the rights to it, and then just make that movie.
I have it. I have that book is about 5 feet away from me right now.
Oh my God. You admitted that?
Yeah, I'll admit I bought it like 3 years ago, and then I have not read it.
No, I swear. It's Mein Kampf. It's Mein Kampf. I swear to God, that's what it is. It's not Seagal's book.
Oh
I
yeah,
swear to
yeah,
God.
yeah, of course. It's the Anarchist Cookbook.
Okay. Whew. Man, I almost had you on some lists.
Oof.
Oh man, Sasha Safari. One of his ex-girlfriends was an extra in Steven Seagal's Belly of the Beast. I am hoping you mean movie. Okay, Butch, I'm not answering this one. He's trying to do the Air Bud still alive thing that he does every time to bring people down. We got more questions here. Cave gentlemen, in a quiet place, the aliens had super sensitive hearing, and nobody thought to see if they were susceptible to loud, horrible noises. A Gwar concert would have been an untouched sanctuary of peace and safety.
That's a great point.
Well, I don't know if Gwar even really exists anymore. I mean, they're not the original Gwar, right? Don't they like change? Like, aren't they have 0 of the original members?
I don't know enough.
And come on, you should know about Gwar if you're going to be on this. Come on,
You're
bro.
right. I'm sorry.
I think people did try loud noises and they died. So I don't think they just went, all right, guys, let's just see if a Gwar concert works out. I know this sounds insane, but let's just try it. I know they kill us when they make any noise. I mean, probably the sound checks would be getting people. Going through security would be getting people. I actually haven't seen the movie. Does it like noise kill them or something?
No, they're just like they find people by sound. So like if you even talk slightly above a whisper, these things just like show up.
Oh, so then they would kill everybody there. So
yeah,
that's not really a plot hole then.
No.
Okay.
Steven Seagal would probably live though. Not to
mumbling.
bring him
They want to
back
hear his
into
whisper
every
mumbling.
question. But yeah, he whispers a lot.
Mimsy, how do you defend yourself against a ferocious slappity-slap attack from Steven Seagal in one of his terrible movies? Well, that's an easy one. Stairs are the first step.
Yep, stairs.
Walking, not fast. You don't have to speed walk. Just walk with purpose. Yeah, he'll never get you.
Well, walk like you're one of the first people who entered like a Target on Black Friday and nobody started to run yet and you don't want to be that guy. So you do that little like kind of fast walk to electronics.
Or when someone's holding a door for you and you're like
and they're
a little bit too far just to walk through, but
yeah.
You kind of feel uncomfortable, so you're trying to get over with. So it's almost like a little quick step or two. Yeah, just do that.
Crossing a street and you have the right of way as the pedestrian, but you want to be like, I'm getting out of your way.
Oh, yeah. I just stand there with the middle finger.
That 2-step jog that makes all the difference.
It saves so much traffic time. You have no idea how much traffic that saves. If you did the math, yeah, no, it stops traffic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow, Cave Gentleman's busy. Remember the scene in Tombstone where they walk past a plate glass window and you can see a camera crew's reflection. Major plot hole. There weren't Hollywood camera crews back in those cowboy days.
I've never seen that.
I have to say you're wrong on this one. This is also not a plot hole. If there weren't Hollywood camera crews back then who made the movie?
Boom.
Exactly.
think
Sorry,
about that.
man.
Also,
Sorry.
Tombstone is the perfect movie, and
It
I
is the
don't
perfect
think
movie.
what you're mentioning actually happens. And if it did, I choose not to accept it.
Yeah. And if it did, then I choose to say then that's the only way we got the movie because you're wrong.
Yeah.
Doc Holliday was one of the best characters. The best non-Van Damme character might be Doc Holliday.
So good.
When you have Kurt Russell as the second best character in a movie, you know you got a good movie.
Right? And then when you get to watch Billy Bob Thornton get the shit slapped out of him. It's so good.
It is funny watching him try to be a badass at the beginning.
Oh, I love it.
I'm just wondering, like, why are you guys listening to this guy? Why does he seem threatening? Why are you scared of this guy?
He doesn't seem threatening the entire time, though.
No, that's what
Even
I'm saying.
the other
Like, why
guys
are they
are afraid of him, but like it's not threatening.
the bartender, whoever it is, says like he's been terrorizing the place, but why? It's Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
Amberlynn Reed. I'm back in Back to the Future 3. Why couldn't Marty and Doc use the gas line from the V2 model of the DeLorean and put it into the DeLorean Marty used to get to the Old West? You're saying why couldn't they siphon gas from one DeLorean to another? Is that
Better question. Why didn't they just roll start the DeLorean?
Is that what the issue was?
Just roll start it.
They just needed to get some speed going, throw it in the first, and it would start up?
Yeah.
It seems like they're saying it's a gas line issue or gas issue.
I don't even know if they're stick shifts. I don't know if that would work. I imagine it's a stick shift. It's got to be.
They are.
Yeah, it's definitely a stick shift. So yeah, because they push started at Amberlynn Reed, get your shit together.
Yeah, bro.
Man. I mean, you guys are coming out hot with trying to attack Tombstone, trying to attack Marty McFly like this. Sweaty Socks. Is there a non-Seagal movie that you could put Steven Seagal in and it would make the movie better?
Better?
Sophie's Choice.
Oh. I like that.
He wouldn't be the one choosing. No, he'd be both choices would be Steven Seagal.
I'm gonna go with the Perfect Storm.
Ooh, Perfect Storm. What is he playing?
A buoy.
Oh, okay.
I think at the end of the movie they would live if they just hung on to him because he's so buoyant. They would stay above water until they got rescued.
They wouldn't even feel the waves.
No, they could just climb on. Different movie.
Okay. So I got one. You got one. But what do you think, homeless guy? Get your take. You have that giant box there.
Oh Jesus! I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the question.
Wow, he tuned out.
Wow.
No, I was reading the chats.
He has narcolepsy. If you guys don't know, that's why he's missed a couple of them.
That makes sense.
Let's get to the next question. Ooh. Professor of Logic. There is a scene in The Hot Chick where Rob Schneider looks like a 12-year-old boy. This is too far beyond suspension of disbelief, since we all know he actually looks like an 11-year-old boy. How would you address this if you were the director? Wasn't that, was it, what's her name, mate? Was it the girl in that? Something Adams?
Amy Adams?
I don't think it's Amy Adams. It's not Amy Adams. She was in The Notebook. Your favorite movie, homeless guy? What's that name?
Rachel McAdams?
Rachel McAdams. There we go. Yeah. So, no, that was Rachel McAdams. In that movie, he becomes Rachel McAdams. So you're just thinking of her. So there's no flaw. It's a Rob Schneider movie. You will never find a flaw in a Rob Schneider movie except for Rob Schneider. But that doesn't count. Haley746. Can we have a crossover between Sensei Seagal and Schindler's Lift?
Schindler's Lift? Is that a
Since
elevator?
You can't walk upstairs. Yes, Haley. We can do that. We'll make that happen. We'll have Sensei Seagal in a World War II Holocaust movie going up a lift. I think it'll sell very well. It's very sensitive. Thank you, Haley.
I love Schindler's Lift. I want to see the poster for that.
I mean, maybe it's like he's breaking or something because they're like, Seagal, he's too heavy, and they got to keep like reinforcing it. Then they like, but like the Nazis, they have like all the technology they need. So I mean, I could see a movie there.
Yeah.
They got to like sneak it out of them. Okay, Haley, you're winning us over.
It's a great idea.
People, I don't think anybody's ever tried that. An elevator heist movie during the Holocaust. Clockwork Orange Cassidy. Question about fighting. Who would win in a fight between Neil Breen and Gravity? Ooh. Neil Breen is the Messiah sometimes. Usually, actually, he's the Messiah.
He transcends space quite often.
He's sometimes from the future.
Yep. He's also his twin, his own brother.
He's his own twin. I'm trying to remember. It was in Pass Through where he says something ridiculous. Like, that's not my real name. She's like, are you from the future? Something ridiculous because he's like, that's not my real name. She realizes light backwards is his name that he gave. He saw some like light yogurt. He's like, Till, which is a weird way to pronounce that backwards. So she just goes like, are you from the future? He's like, yep. So I'm going to go Neil Breen. He can time travel. I think he kills 300 million people in that movie. So, yeah, I give it to Breen.
Yeah. I mean, he can literally, he's interdimensional. So you could argue there are dimensions without gravity. So there we go.
Yeah, at least 3.
It's got to be
4 for gravity to exist.
Yep.
Sensei Steve, what's the most comfortable chair to fight in? I'm thinking the hairstylist when they have that bowl over the head. I could see Seagal doing a fight in there. Got the curlers in. I don't know what that bowl does.
Those big like half sphere papasan chairs.
Oh, like douchebags use?
Yeah. And then like it would high center in the middle and he would just kind of look like a little guy in like a bowl.
Okay, I'm liking this. It's not the most comfortable, but it's the funniest for us.
Spin around.
Can it be like, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to describe the shape where it has like an incline, so he's like stuck in there.
Yeah, and he goes to the edge and it just kind of like slips back into the middle.
So he's just like there. It's like, okay, we got to do the movie here now. He can't get up, so got to change things around. Okay, so this is question for Redeye.
Okay.
The Seagal voice was brilliant when done in moderation. Ever thought about bringing the voice into these live Seagal reviews with Space Ice? Or would 2 epic voices competing over each other be too much? P.S. Space Ice is better.
Hey,
definitely there.
There it is, snuck in at the end there. All right, here's the truth. Ready? So I first did the voice where I was just like, let's just see if someone can talk through a mouthful of food. What would that sound like? And then I did the voice, and then it started to sound more and more like Cartman. And then I just went with it. And then we built a whole spiel about it. And then I had people going, it'd be really funny. What if he did like a face reveal and it was just Steven Seagal? I'm like, you know what? Sounds like people want this. So, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I contacted a professional Hollywood grade mask making company.
Oh, wow.
And I have a skin tight, like, so the mouth moves and the eyes are in perfect place. It's not technically Steven Seagal because they said I couldn't do that without getting his permission because it's his like intellectual property. It's his IP. But I was like, what if you could just give me this generic fat guy one that you have and then do the widow's peak and some hair and the little goatee? And they're like, let's do it. And I got this mask. I look just goddamn. I look so like Seagal. And then I did it and everyone hated it.
What?
So So what I think is that people really like the idea of Seagal less than actually Steven Seagal. So
that makes sense.
The voice in moderation was peak, and then I try to take it to like an art level, and the critics did not respond. So maybe one day we'll get it back. But
it's Seagal. The critics have never responded.
That's okay. That's fair. That's a good point. It's actually pretty accurate to his movies if you think about it.
Yeah. Could you show the audience? I guess could they hear a little bit of the Seagal voice for the ones that aren't familiar?
You do my Steven Seagal voice?
So that sounds nothing like Steven Seagal.
No, it's not close.
But-
It's not Steve Seagal.
But that feels exactly like Steven Seagal.
Yeah, he gets mad about not having enough time to get food. So there's a lot of his movies where,
Yeah.
if someone is interrupting him, he'll be like, "God damn it, I had time to go to Wendy's, and now I gotta do your fat ass."
I can absolutely see that. I could see that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would be more shocked if someone told me that hadn't happened.
Yeah.
That voice is awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Ninja Nick's got a
It's
couple.
just Cartman. It's like a grown-up Cartman. But I have a very
That's scary.
expensive.
That's very scary that you.
It looks like I peeled his skin off his head. It lives in a duffel. I can't. My wife doesn't let it out.
Okay,
That's
well,
in the closet, but
I agree with your wife.
I do too. Yeah, it was not
You
meant
should
for
have
this world.
One of the things where you need two keys on opposite sides of the room that got to turn simultaneously.
I really
get it out.
should. Yeah.
All right. Ninja Nick, does the movie Holes have a plot hole? I believe, what's his name? Shia LaBeouf. Is that a Shia LaBeouf movie?
Yep.
Okay. So if casting can be a plot hole, then yes.
Oh, ayo.
Yes. I'm not a fan of his. I don't know if you guys are. I would hope not.
No, I liked when he was slightly self-aware and he did those weird ass, like the Just Do It video with the green screen and stuff. That stuff I thought was great.
Well, they forced him on us. We never wanted him, but they kept forcing him. Like, oh, you're going to be in Terminator, or not Terminators. You're going to be in Transformers. You're going to be in Indiana Jones. Whether they want you or not, they're getting a shitload of Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I liked him in was it Fury? The tank movie, Fury.
Fury was actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah, he wasn't bad in that movie. I think
I stand
Holes,
by what I said.
Here's my not even a funny take, hot take.
Oh.
Not even a hot take. I think a lot of people agree with me. Holes, I think, is the most accurate book to movie adaptation like there is.
I haven't actually seen it. I just remember.
You haven't seen Holes? Oh, it's good.
I just remember him being in it.
There's a lot of holes. A lot of holes.
So I went with what I had, and that was his casting. So that's the plot hole.
It's good.
Oh, Ninja Nick again. In the movie The Last Boy Scout, Bruce W. kills a guy with a palm strike to the nose. What is the best technique to use before someone sends your nose through your brain?
Sneeze?
Sneeze? Yeah, it kind of depends on what he means by that. Like, is my nose going through my brain no matter what? Because if so, I'm going to do like the double middle finger, so I at least look, badass when I'm dying.
A little cool, yeah.
If not, then I don't know, step to the side. If like I can avoid it, probably try and do that.
Take a punch to the eye instead of the nose.
Yeah, or it's not a punch at all. I mean, it seems like it's going to be pretty powerful. It's going to send my nose through my brain.
The Last Boy Scouts. Oh, sorry, homeless guy. Go ahead.
What's your go-to move?
Step back, put your head back. Don't get in a fight in the first place.
There you have
it. You're gonna take that way out.
Now
I say double middle finger, so you die like a boss.
Say headbutt him.
But it seemed like
drive your head harder into his hand.
It seemed like his question was though how to avoid getting your nose.
Yeah, but the way it's worded could go either way. And he says before someone, meaning what you can do before
happens regardless.
Your nose goes through your brain, or it could mean before, as in the way to prevent. But he wasn't clear, so I like to go with the dumbest possible interpretation when I can.
Fair enough.
Now, The Last Boy Scout is about sports gambling. Yeah, that's how crazy our world is now. That whole movie was about we can't allow people to bet on sports. And he was selling like the rights to footage so that people can bet on sports and make money. And now DraftKings, I think, is like.
I feel like there was more to that movie than that.
Maybe. Am I missing it?
I mean,
it's been a minute, but.
I mean, that's the action movie, right? With Bruce Willis and one of the.
Damon Wayans.
Damon Wayans. Yeah, I mean, I think it was more about the action.
It says they stumble onto a plot by a well-known football magnate to bribe federal legislators into legalizing sports gambling.
I mean, that was like the backdrop. I'm saying that's like saying Die Hard is a movie about banking.
That's fair. Okay,
Let's try to
valid
take the
point.
banknotes. No, it's about Bruce Willis killing everybody.
Also, bearer bonds.
Yeah.
Why would you collect bearer bonds?
It's a Japanese culture. You wouldn't understand.
Gold, bro. It's all about gold.
You can't keep that much gold that high off the ground.
Too heavy. Collapse the
Exactly. It's too high in the building. You got building regulations.
That makes sense. Okay.